It's not looking too bad there. The mountain
Yeah.
forecast,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to see, I have a feeling, some traffic heading up and out in all directions away from
Yes.
the valley
Yeah,
over
I
the
think
next 2
so,
days.
yeah.
Hot. Wow. Anthony,
Oh,
thank
boy.
you. Well, if you're heading up to Huntington Lake, you might have some beautiful spectacle to see out on the water there, because with Huntington Lake expected to be full by mid-June, the High Sierra Regatta will be back for 2022, and there will be lots of upcoming events this summer as well. So joining us now live this morning to talk about all of those is the chairman for the High Sierra Regatta, Daniel Irwin. And Daniel, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Of course. And just first of all, we know the regatta is happening in July. That's coming up fast, but there's also some events happening this weekend, right? Can you tell us about some of those?
This weekend there's just a pickup race for local sailors, and the first one starts at 11 o'clock, the second one starts at 1:30, and they can come and watch it at the lakeshore launch area. There's a little point there that they can go sit chairs out and enjoy the cool weather, because it's certainly not going to be 105 here.
He says with a smile, right? The perks of sailing. Just talk to us now about this regatta. It's happening July 9th, 10th. Does the event draw people from across the state and country? How big is this?
Well, it's not as big as it used to be. We have had a few things, but we've been doing it for 70 years.
Wow.
Started in 1953 with the Fresno Yacht Club, then was called the Millerton Sailing Association. And on the first weekend, we have a championship regatta for a group of sailors from the sailboat type called the San Juan 21. And that's a national event, and there will be people from all over, at least the western United States. There'll be about 120 boats participating that weekend, maybe 100 the second weekend. All in all, probably over 1,000 people participating because of crews and so on.
Wow, this is a huge event, a huge effort here. For those in the valley who maybe have never seen this before, even though it's been going on for so long, or maybe they want to take their little ones to come watch, it's a beautiful spectacle out on the lake. How do you watch? You mentioned one watch spot, but is there a cost to attend?
There's no cost. It's just open Forest Service land. Maybe cost for parking. The parking lot's $10, but you can just wander around the lake. The point, we call it the point at Lakeshore, is actually a great place to watch. We deliberately send sailboats directly to a mark right by there, where at that point they have to change sails and change direction. There's a lot of crew work, and a lot of times there's a little catastrophe. And that's what's fun to watch, right?
Right.
It's
That
not
is
quite
just
like
so
NASCAR,
cool.
but
And for folks who maybe don't know what a regatta is, we know there are sailboats involved. We know that it's a competition of sorts. Just explain to us, Daniel, what is a regatta?
no matter what the size of the boat, when sailboats race, they're called yachts. So the sport is called yacht racing, and a regatta is a series of races that are run over a period of time uh, with sailboats. And, that's about as simple as it gets.
Simple, very great simple explanation for what is very complicated, I'm sure, out on those boats. You mentioned the switching of the sails and everything those sailors are doing to get their boats ready, just very technical. Some last minute advice, Daniel, for those who maybe want to get into this hobby. Maybe they see this, they want to try it for themselves. Where do they start?
I don't really know. My introduction to the hobby was that I had read a book when I was 12 years old. And that got me interested in it. And at that point, there was really no stopping me. And if people want to access it, they can get on the internet and look at some sailing videos. There are schools that will teach you how to do it, mostly in the Bay Area, and not particularly expensive, but not cheap for that.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe they just get on out to Huntington Lake and they check it out for themselves. A couple hours from the valley here. It's not a bad trip and escape from the heat, as you mentioned. All right, Daniel, Irwin, thank you so much. We'll catch up with you as well when we get closer to that big regatta coming up in just a few weeks. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, and take care. Hey, it is 6:19 now this morning.